So you can hear me? 1 2 1 2.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Man. Loud and clear.
Okay.
Loud and clear.
Great,
Yeah, man.
great.
First day of the week. You went away.
Yeah.
Is it?
Wedding.
Wedding.
Yeah.
People, they did get married.
Yes.
You never know, dog.
It was not a wide wedding. It was more of a lobola.
Is it?
Yeah. So it was not a big thing. It was just, friends, family.
Oh, so there wasn't that part where if anyone's got a problem.
No.
Yeah, okay. They avoided that shit.
That part was
I think for black people, because we've got a choice, or we've got options. We've got the whites or the traditional.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're not sure if your side thing is going to be at your wedding,
Don't do that.
don't do the white wedding.
Just do the one where they bring her covered in the blanket and they just take her to the house.
And there's no pastor to ask those funny questions.
Exactly.
You know, some pastors, they'll ask the question, if anyone has stand up now, or forever hold your peace. Nothing happens.
Yep.
Then they wait like 10 seconds. They're like, is there anyone? Nothing happens. You're like, bitch, go.
Move on. Everyone has skeletons, bro. Just move on, please.
Dude, I wonder what I'll do if a pastor does that, eh?
Yeah.
Where instead of carrying on, he keeps on asking that question. I'll just turn around and like, hey bam kids, ngiyakwazi.
I know your tendencies.
Yeah, don't start. Don't push me. Don't start with me, nigga.
I saw this other clip from My Perfect Wedding.
Yeah.
The side chick wanted to sit next to the bride and the groom on national TV, bro.
The bride knew.
I don't think the bride knew. The bride didn't.
You know what? What is it?
My Perfect Wedding. Our Perfect Wedding.
Oh.
It's one of those reality shows.
Okay, I can trust I think I watched 1 or 2. I can trust that one. If you told me that shit happened at Chola 99.
That one is scripted.
Yeah, that's some fake shit, nigga. Yeah, bro. Yo. Choop. Yeah.
They're good. They're good writers, but not that good.
Yeah.
Not that good.
You must watch another movie called is it called Death at the Funeral? Yes, Death at the Funeral.
The black one. There are 2 Death at the Funerals. There's the European one, and then there's the black one with Martin Lawrence and Chris Rock.
Yeah,
Kevin
with
Hart.
the midget.
With the midget.
Yeah, that shit is dope, man.
I love that one.
Yo, dude, the first time I watched it, it was like, you're watching, but I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah,
I didn't read up about it. I'm like, huh? And then the dad? What? Then, oh, shit. And then they killed that other nigga. What?
Bruh.
Oh,
in all of that movie, my favorite part was the white boy marrying into the black family.
Yeah.
And then he gets on drugs.
Yeah. And he wants to jump over.
His girlfriend, his fiance is pregnant. She's like, baby, you're going to be a father. He's like, am I pregnant?
Dumbass. Oh, yeah, man. Talk about movies. I think I showed. You must cough away from the mic.
Oh, sorry.
Gee whiz. Now people in the States can hear you fucking cough. It's like these Africans. Is he dying of AIDS, John? Is that an AIDS cough?
I think that's AIDS.
Yeah, man. But anyway, I was telling you, Uti, I think you saw the clip with The Rock rapping.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Bruh, no one wants to see The Rock rapping. That's the one thing. No one wants to see.
Yeah.
He's in that dead stage.
Yeah.
If it was The Rock, the eyebrow twitching The Rock, we would understand. But now he's in that dead stage where we like he's the safe guy. He's our guy. He's our trusted hero. No one wants to see their hero rapping. The lines
even more so now since we've lost Will Smith.
Come on.
He's our lost doc nigga hero.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
man.
you're right, eh? Because Will Smith took over from Denzel Washington. Now we lost Will. Okay, The Rock, yeah. Ish. But the lines are not bad, Tony.
Nah. You know, he's singing like he's rapping, his delivery,
yeah,
and also like the like you talk about now, the lyrics or the words.
Yeah.
It's like he's rapping to people that are doing spinning in gym.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if I've got Nike, what do you call this thing? That running thing. The app.
The app, yeah.
For running, guys. And you can get like a coach.
Yeah.
While you're running, they keep on telling you your time and encouraging you and shit like that. That stuff, I can see it fit in there. You know? That's not, because I mean, if you're slowing down and you hear The Rock say, "Move, motherfucker," you're gonna
run.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Come on.
But it's interesting. It seems like he's having fun.
He's having that.
I think he's just knocking off a few bucket list shit that he wanted to do when he was young. And he's like, I'm doing it now, man.
Yeah, man. Like, yo.
And he can't do. I've never heard any scandal from the guy.
Hey, my man, that guy is.
I don't know, because he's at the top. Like, he's the highest paid actor, actually.
He's
highest paid actor.
Getting like 30-something million a movie. Like,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, by the time, because he had a long career in wrestling, and then now he's had a pretty long career in acting. And I can't, out of the top of my head, remember any scandal about
him.
And I mean, surely there's a long time for him to fuck up. Yeah. And he hasn't. Or maybe that's interesting.
Or maybe his agent is very good with cover-ups.
Oh yeah. Most probably. Well,
you see what happened with Bill Cosby. Only after 30 years. Only after 30 years. 30 years later, when the nigga is retired, the scandals come out.
Hey, but the Bill Cosby one was sad, man.
You see, so
yeah. But no, when's any drugging girls?
Hey, my man.
And you know what his defense is?
Yeah.
That's how we were all getting pussy in the 70s. You're like, nigga, what?
No, you're lying.
No. But even if he is right, like, you don't say that shit, because you're actually like admitting that you did it.
Yeah.
Because he didn't say he didn't do it.
Yeah.
He just said that was the lifestyle at that time. That was his defense. I was like, what? This man is losing his mind.
But you know, no. The thing is, he's also at that age where he doesn't care anymore.
Yeah, but I'm sure you care to spend your last days in jail.
Yeah.
You see what? I do understand what you're talking about, because they always say old people and like young people, like children, youngsters, don't lie.
Yeah.
The old people don't lie because they're like, fuck it, I can, say whatever. I'm quarter to. The young people don't know how to lie.
Yeah.
You get my point. So I get that part, but surely you don't want to spend like your last days on earth, and also coming from him being such a very prominent person in movies, black actor, whatever, So, but anyway, he came out. He had pizza. Did you hear that? That was his first meal. Yeah. He had pizza. What? That's what he had.
But he didn't have anyone to go home to because his wife left him. I'm guessing the kids don't want to talk to him unless they,
man, if I was him, I was going to order some bitches, man. Who gives a fuck about some raggedy old granny nah.
And he has all the money in the world.
Yeah, man, she can go. In actual fact, she helps him. Fuck. Your 70s or whatever old is
80s, pop a pill.
That's your time to be fucking, like The Rock is doing now.
Yeah.
That's his time to be fucking all the people that he wants to,
man.
legally this time.
Yeah. The Rock now has a white woman on lock, man. She has him on lock. Yeah. So he's not going anywhere.
Sure, black sisters in the States don't like that shit.
You know. You got a black man because they always say, once a black man becomes successful, it goes for the white bitches. And
yeah, man. But anyway, rock rapping, guys, you must check out the clip. It's and comment if you like it or not. It's kind of interesting. Oh, snap, we forgot. Welcome to episode 67, man. My name is Tony, Big Marv.
Yeah.
We're in the house. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for, man. Thank you for checking us out. Thank you for the encouragement. We see you.
Thank you, guys.
Just like Miss Zuma used to say during the looting.
Yeah.
Hey, Joburg, we see you. That was a. Can you believe we had that situation in the country for like 2 weeks?
Yeah.
When shit was just going up in flames.
Hey, my man.
It's crazy how time flies. Eh? We've forgotten about that shit now.
Forgotten about that.
Hey, anyway, let's not move up. Next thing over the weekend. Actual fact, this thing talk about 2 weeks. It's almost going to 2 weeks. This thing has been going on. Shimza.
Hey, Shimani.
Now, you saw the Maphorisa situation. Okay. Can you just intro that?
So, basically, Maphorisa tweeted him and told him to develop new artists and he must stop.
Okay. I'll take over, Kane. Come on, dog.
Okay.
You must report like you're reporting.
Okay, let me hear you.
Shimza did a post.
Yeah.
Shimza said, look out for my new single, it's going to be fire and so forth. Then Maphorisa responded. You see, because now if you say Maphorisa tweet, Maphorisa didn't start it. Maphorisa responded and said, yo, dude, by the way, don't you want to just pull up one or two youngins, let's support and let's build and all of that stuff. And then, of course, the initial point that Maphorisa was making almost sort of got shadowed by the fact that it was done on social media. Why can't you call me? Blah, blah, blah. You know that other shit that happens. A lot of people, okay, put that aside. A lot of people then started debating that is it a fair request to people that have made it through whichever way they made it to the top to then demand of them to actually uplift the next generation of whatever you're doing. So in this instance, there are DJs. So Maphorisa is saying, dude, share your stage with the youngins so that they can also benefit. Let's build, collaborate, feature them and all the stuff. In the midst of that, it came out that Shimza doesn't even know how to make a song. He takes beats from the youngins but then doesn't credit them. Okay, let's put that aside. The first question is it a fair request and a demand? Because it's becoming like a demand now that you need to do this when you're at the top.
I think it's a...
See how you intro?
Yeah, very
okay.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay. That was very
yeah. Get the full story. Get everything.
Lay it out.
Okay, cool.
I think it's a fair request. Because I think we've learned and we are witnessing that talent alone doesn't get you very far.
Yeah.
You need connections. So if you have people like Shimza as your connect or people like Shimza putting you on, you have a fair chance of displaying your talent. Can
I ask, is it that talent doesn't take you far, or is it without connections and through the grind, it takes longer?
Sometimes it takes longer. Sometimes it gets overlooked, I
think. That's why I want to go there before we carry on, is because that's probably like at the heart of why people are demanding that the guys at the top, give an extended hand. I'm asking that, are people looking for the shortcuts? So put me on. You've always heard my Americans are always, yo, dog, yo, McMill, put me on, man, I'm dope. They call into radio station when the artist is there. Yo, man, my name is Calvin from South Carolina. I'm dope, man. I can give you a few bars. Put me on. It's always about put me on, put me on, put me on. I'm asking, are you saying if you have talent, you cannot get it done without being put on or without being assisted? Or is it's going to take you too long and you don't want to wait that long or to grind for that long and build it up yourself?
I think it weighs more heavily on it will take long. Like,
let's bring it home.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this podcast, right? The way to get put on in podcasting is to actually get guests in. Get guests in that people already know. So, for instance, I can guarantee you that within 3 or 5 interviews, right, we'll probably hit the 10,000 mark. If hypothetically, let's say they just dropped an album, Consultation, AKA, right? Let's say we get Java, right? Let's say we get Big Zulu, right? And let's say another arbitrary, let's say even Big Xhosa, right? Let's get those 5 people. We'll hit 10,000. Of course, it doesn't guarantee that the interview will be good, but let's just assume it's a decent interview. We can hit 10,000. Do you get my point?
Yeah.
But at the moment, we're growing slower, but we're getting, we're going forward. Going forward. So we can also just say, all right, cool, here's the cheat code, right? Because what happens is that we bring guests in here. It's like exactly what people are asking of Shimza, to say, Shimza, it's Shimza featuring Marvin. Shimza, okay, let's give you a dope name, a piano name.
So my name is not...
No, let's give you a dope piano name. What? Marvin the Pig. Yeah.
Comes on the small Marvin the Pig.
So we got Marvin the Pig. Shimza featuring Marvin the Pig.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You're gonna skip a few steps very quickly. Very quickly in your career. The actual fact, you will skip a few years of hustling.
Yeah.
Just by that feature. Do you get my point? So I'm asking, that now doesn't say that you're not good or you are good. I'm just saying, if we collaborate with someone, because he's actually exposing you to his fans, right? And if you do a decent enough job, people would say, oh shit, Marvin the Pig is actually a big deal.
He's a big deal,
Yeah. So let's check out more of his stuff. And then now you're getting more plays and so forth and so forth. Yeah. So, okay, let's move on from this point, but just a quick answer. Let me not even ask. I feel that it is a quick win, and it is a faster way to put yourself in front of people.
In the winning position.
Yeah. And some people, quite frankly, don't want to take that long for whatever reason, right? But then the question is Shimza obligated? Do you get my point? Because that's how people are putting it now. Is Shimza obligated to actually do this community work that people want? You understand? It's different for Shimza to say, yo, man, Marv the Pig is great. I want to feature him. I want to work with him. Rather than people saying, yo, Shimza, you better feature Marv the Pig.
Yeah.
Do you get my point?
Yeah.
It's a different way of looking at it. And that's what the people want. They want to say, Shimza, you need to go and fetch Marv the Pig and make him bigger. Do you understand? On the other side, it's Shimza saying, oh shit, who's this? Sends out his assistant or whoever, manager. Dude, find me this guy. He's dope. I think he's a future, and I want to be part of his journey.
So you want it to be generic?
I was just it's whichever way. I'm just saying we're talking.
Yeah.
I don't really hold a deep position, like a aesthetic deep position. I'm just saying that it's something to think about. Which way should it go? Which way is a better way? Is Shimza gonna give his all when you are being imposed on him?
Probably not.
Is he gonna push the song as much as he should if it came from him that he wants to work with you? Do you get my point? So I don't know. I don't have the answer, but it's one of those things that when you're talking about that, you have to consider.
Yeah,
you understand? Well,
it's worth a debate, man.
But overall, I think people's views on life in general, because this is a life question. This is a life question. Do you get to the top? Let's say you become an accountant or a CA. Do you then go and reinvest in your old high school? Let's say you come from a high school that was a Kasi or rural areas. Do you then go there and talk to kids about how to be an accountant or how to apply for accountant or what course you need to take to get here? And, career, do you do that? And if you don't do that, can people hold that against you? Do you get my point? It's a tricky question, and I think it's a moral question.
It's more of a moral question
it's a moral question, and I think you can't really dictate to people, because like I say, is Shimza gonna give his all?
Probably not.
Do you get my point? Yeah. If he's imposed.
If he's imposed, yeah.
You understand? You can grab him kicking and then he's like, let me just do this thing because I want the Twitter people out of my
probably
way.
Even just slap his name on the song, not be involved in the song.
Doesn't post it
on his pages.
Socials. Do you understand that? So it's one of those things.
Yeah.
So if he hasn't done it, he knows why he hasn't done it. If he has done it and maybe people are not aware of it, maybe he needs to do better with some PR, okay? But enough of the Maphorisa. I think that we've run out of that space. Talking about space, he did a space, right? On Sunday. Yes, it was yesterday.
It was Sunday.
Yeah. So he did a space. Basically, the space was under the banner that he's trying to clear the situation regarding how the Department of Tourism had an event at his place that was hosted by Somizi. And people are saying, yo, dude, how the fuck did it work out that you've got a new establishment and all of a sudden you're getting this gig and it wasn't advertised, there was no tender processes, and we know who you smashing.
Yeah.
And the person you smashing is close to power.
It's close to power.
So he did the space, and like I was telling you before, I caught it like sort of halfway or 30% in. But basically, what happened was that they were answering what they wanted to answer, how they wanted to answer.
Exactly.
So it wasn't really, it was under the banner that he was coming through to clarify, but people soon found out that it was a PR exercise. And I said, because at some stage they did note that they were losing, it was affecting other businesses.
Yeah.
The story was affecting
other businesses.
Remember, he told Musimaiman he's got 6 businesses.
Exactly.
So he's coming on here and trying to spin it, basically. Now, there was this guy called Piano Man. I've seen the guy on Twitter. I don't really know what his business is.
Yeah.
Now I know what his business is.
Is his lawyer?
Yes, I didn't know that. But yesterday, you see, that's where the issue for me started. Because if Shimza was saying that the way they put it out was that the space was to clarify, why bring a lawyer?
Exactly.
Let's start there.
Why bring your lawyer?
Why bring a lawyer? Why don't you bring your PR people? Do you get my point? Why bring a lawyer? Because what a lawyer says is that bringing a lawyer is that the lawyer is advising you or stopping you from incriminating yourself should this thing go to the law route. Do you understand? So he's saying, dude, I'm here to protect you so that you don't say some dumb shit, right? Now, if Shimza says there's everything's above board, nothing from his side. Let's talk about it because he talks from his side.
Yeah.
From his side, nothing went wrong with the deal and everything was above board. Why are you scared to just say your piece?
Exactly.
Why do you need a lawyer there? Because then the whole exercise falls apart. As soon as people say a lawyer, then say, what are you protecting yourself from?
What are you exactly? What are you scared of?
Because you saying you conducted yourself clean, then why you need a lawyer? Just talk. It's a space. Let's just talk.
Yeah.
Because the guy was actually stopping Shimza answering other questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you understand? It went on. There was a part where I saw, these guys are playing with us now. Yeah, these guys are playing with us. This other lady, of course, there's many speakers there, so I can't remember the name. Apologies. This other lady comes up and says, Shimza, did you, supposedly when you're tendering or if you do business with government, you have to declare if you've got a relative or someone that you're involved with that works in government.
Yeah.
Right? It's a must that you must declare that. So she asked that question, did you declare that? Right? The lawyer jumps up, hey, we did say that we complied. Right? The lawyer says, if I say we complied, it means we complied with everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. The issue, besides that people are talking about why did you get the deal because you are new in the space and so forth and so forth. The main issue is that this guy's partner works in government. That's the main issue. So I think the space was for like an hour. That whole hour comes down to that question.
Yeah.
Did you declare that you are involved with someone so that the government can say, oh, there might be a conflict of interest, so we can't do this? Understand? Did you declare that? Now, if you're going to hogwash it and say we complied with everything, that question still maintains. That question still stands. Do you understand? Because it's easy to say, I did do it. I did comply. It's easy to say that if you did it.
Yeah.
If you did it, it's easy to say it because you saying you did it doesn't put you in trouble.
Yeah.
But when you have your lawyer there and the lawyer says, oh shit, if you say this,
turns out that you didn't do it.
You're in motion.
Hey.
Do you understand? So that was my main focus. Before that question happened before Caesar came in.
Yeah.
Understand? When Caesar came in, he came in trying to find a way that everybody understand what's happening. He went to Malach or whatever, the piano man. He was like, dude, we understand you're here to protect your client. He went to Shimza. He's like, Shimza, we understand you're here to do a PR exercise. To the public, the people that are listening, they are tuning in thinking they're going to get clarity. They don't understand this is a PR exercise. Do you get my point? The piano man then attacked to say his way about his family.
Yo.
That story about what AKA said, right? It was from there. But you see what the issue is there. And I'm not defending Caesar per se. Caesar doesn't do business with government. As much as he's connected, because he did say himself that, you know what, I'm politically exposed. That's why I don't do business with government, so that I don't have these questions to answer. Do you get my point? So the guy raising it now, sort of saying it's a similar issue with Shimza. It's not. Shimza is a declared ANC guy.
Yeah.
He's spoken at their rallies and everything.
DJs at their rallies.
Do you understand? So he's a declared guy, which everyone's got a choice to do that. But then when the questions come, right? Because after a while, Shimza was like, no, because somebody asked, would you ever do business? Have you done more business with government? And would you ever do business, any more business with government? And he was like, no, fuck it. This is it. After this backlash, I don't want anything out of it.
Yeah.
And that's what Usizo was coming in to say. that you should have had the foresight to see that this thing is going to be a problem. Do you get my point? To see that if you've got a girlfriend who's in business, in government, and close to power, this girl is not far. She's not like an arbitrary clerk down there. You understand?
The president probably knows her by first name.
Yes. So the issue is, that's what Caesar, before they cut him off, I think the main point he was trying to make was, you should have seen this coming, but you went through with it.
Hey, my man.
You should have seen, because you are always at the gigs. You've spoken. Like, how many people get to the podium? Okay, I can see he's not the only artist that performs, but how many people get to the podium and speak? He's spoken at the podium. So it means he was on the program.
Hey, my man.
Do you understand? Do you understand
scheduled,
that?
yeah.
You understand? And then all of a sudden, tourism comes and does a gig at your spot. New spot. And also you're messing with this girl. Do you understand, Uti? It just doesn't look good. And I think Usizo wasn't there to say, you fucked up, whatever. He was coming in to say, yo, dude, do you see, Uti, your lack of foresight brings you here?
Do you think it's lack of foresight, or Shimza has been around and he's been involved in so much corruption for so long that it has become normal to him?
I think that's what we said last week when we were talking about him versus my man. I feel Shimza is one of those people. He's a true definition of get the bag. You understand? He's a true definition of no matter what,
get the bag.
Fuck everything, get the bag. You understand? And slowly but surely, those things are, you know, that stuff that when we started off with the Maphorisa story, where they say he takes beats but then doesn't credit. No, he doesn't credit some of the people that he works with. That's the mentality of someone who says, fuck everyone, we're getting the bag.
Yeah.
Fuck anyone, we're getting the bag. You understand? So I think that's the type of person. And if you live your life like that, look, I'm not the arbiter of how people should live their lives, but I do believe that you can't be so married to something such as money, so much so that you lose who you are. You understand that? You lose your morals, you lose your standing. And that's why he opened the space yesterday. Yeah. He opened it to try and counter that, because that's what people are starting to talk about. And like when I was selfish. Yeah. And like when it's all about you. Understand? So he opened the space, which I think it didn't do the job because of the lawyer guy. Understand? And also the intentions, his intentions, understand, were not true. Because the claimed intentions was to clarify, but his own intentions was to do a PR.
Protect the image.
Because it was affecting other businesses. So, because this story is not from yesterday or from last week. This story is from last year already. You understand? It's just that Umusimaimane brought it back. Understand? And then it blew up.
It blew up again.
You understand? And so he's like, oh shit. It's not only the unknown accounts on Twitter anymore talking about this, or like us, you know, who doesn't give a fuck about us. But it's now in the corridors of power, if you want to put it there.
If you want to put it there, yeah.
Do you get my point? So I think that's the issue that he was trying to, but I don't think it was genuine.
It wasn't.
And I think it did more damage than if he had just kept quiet and not done it. And also that lawyer guy, man.
He damaged Shimza's...
for one thing, Shimza must pay him more.
For protecting his ass.
Oh, yeah. That guy. That guy was number 5.
My man.
You know, in the football, number 5, bro. Yeah. That guy. And you could feel, I didn't need to... You hear him say 3 sentences.
Yeah.
You don't need to be told that this guy's a lawyer. You know, lawyers have got their own speech, their own way of delivering whatever they're talking about.
Yeah.
But this boy must really be thankful to the guy because the questions were getting tricky.
Eish.
Yeah. The questions were getting tricky. And since this guy has been in debates, I'm sure he's been in court, there's debates in courts. He seems to be a very
Seasoned.
Yeah, seasoned lawyer. Yeah. So, Shimza must up there, up there, man. The
Hourly rate.
The guy works overboard, bruh. I think yesterday's just performance should just be fucking a month's pay, bro. A month's retainer. Whatever he pays him a month, he must just pay him for yesterday, bro.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it pans out because I don't think the story is going to die. It's going to die out. And I don't think they're going to come back to spaces anymore.
No, they won't.
Because you guys are too chacharak where you ask stupid questions.
No, they thought people on Twitter are dumb.
Yeah.
That's what they thought.
Hey, bro, I heard some Model C fucking English coming out of there from Lerato. I was like, hey. And you had people calling in that have gone through the process of doing business with government. So they know. Dude, they were calling E45.5 form. And like, what the fuck form is that, bro?
Man.
You know? So, yeah, man. Just to close it off, Shimza, I don't know how you're going to resolve this, man. But somewhere along the line, it's like, you know, when you get, coming back to, if you get accused of abuse, let's say your girlfriend or someone accuses you of abuse, do you know that it's almost impossible to remove the stain?
Yeah, it's almost impossible.
Yeah.
And I think be labeled that.
Yeah, and I think corruption in South Africa has got to the proportion that once you get labeled as a corrupt guy, it's almost impossible to remove that stain.
Yeah.
And people are heartful of this. Amasela as umamku. What's a EFF Mam Kumalo? Or whatever.
Mam Kumal, the lady.
Yeah, let's say, hey, no, Amasela. Hey, no, Tuma, no, la, Asuga, yo, Tuma. But anyway, let's move on, man. We've spent so much time on Shimza. Are you interested? Do you care or don't care? Big Brother's back?
No, I've never watched an episode of Big Brother.
Okay.
You're
not missing out. Yeah. You're not missing out. I mean, I remember when Big Brother started, I was, primary school or high school, somewhere there. And it was so interesting because a lot of people, it was from overseas, right? So a lot of people wanted to watch it for the shower scene. But now with so much porn, I mean, go to Twitter, you'll see more ads on Twitter than you'll see on Big Brother. You know? So, and just to watch people just chill and eat and fucking play games.
You're watching people do nothing.
Yeah. But it seems like they're bringing it back here because it's big in Nigeria.
Oh, it's gonna get big here.
Yeah. Because they're making money with Nigeria, but it trends. But anyway, we'll see. One thing I would like, I think I saw a lot of people talk about this. I just hope that, I don't care. So I hope nothing for it. I'm not gonna watch it. So why am I hoping for anything? But anyway, let's move on, man. AKA drops Tears Run Dry. It's a new song. It's a surprise drop. It's a surprise drop, especially so soon after he did what he did with
Costa,
right? So, how do you feel, man? We've played the song a couple of times. How do you feel about it?
It's a heavy track. I mean, the nigga is rapping about what he misses about Nelly. And at the end he sings, go short, it's your birthday. Like it's heavy. The lyrics, for me to tell the truth, only the chorus makes it it softens the blow, kind of like because the lyrics are so, I can literally see him write and rap those things. How many takes he did in order to get through the song. You see, but the chorus, it's a bit playful. So
I couldn't connect with it.
Okay.
I think the main thing for me, the lyrics and the beat don't go. The beat is more upbeat, and the lyrics somber, as you're putting it. They like, even though not all the lyrics, because I mean, there's some way he sings about bulletproof vest. They're just
that's the
like
chorus.
left field.
That's the chorus.
It just feels like a Bova Mania moment, So I couldn't connect with it. I don't know if maybe that was the plan, that it's not a drag on emotions too much. It's a decent offering. I'm not sure what is the direction of it in terms of where is he taking the song. Like I say, the beat is one thing, the lyrics are another thing. Where does he see this being enjoyed? Besides the radio, we see the radio, but in what situation does he see people? Is it at the braai? Is it when people are mourning, but now the beat is upbeat? Do you understand? Is it a celebration?
Yeah.
It's
mixed emotion kind of song.
Not really mixed emotions. It's just it leaves you nowhere. You understand? Mixed emotions is that you are moving between, a few things. You are feeling something. For me, the lyrics are there, but it just puts you, the feel of the song, it just puts you nowhere. It's just there. Okay, yeah.
You're stranded.
Yeah, it's a decent song, and then, okay.
Nice.
Maybe it's a build-up, because I heard that he's working on his album. Maybe it's a build-up for that. I would have thought, man, he should have just kept this on the side, pushed this thing about Enza with Costa.
Yeah.
Because that album they did with Costa is designed for the party time, the December. Then you bring in the song, I don't know. Eh?
Maybe in Jan or Feb.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is he bringing this song now, this introspective and what song about his ex-fiance. Is it going to take away from what they're doing with Double Costa?
Oh.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like, I would have just let this run. Let the Costa thing run. And then when I start what I want to do by myself, then I start it proper.
Yeah.
But anyway, you guys can check it out. It's AKA Tears Run Dry. Last but not least, StogieT, Mama Say. Another surprise drop.
Hey.
Didn't see this one coming.
Off the heels of signing.
Yeah. Didn't see this one. Didn't see this one coming.
My man.
And I must say, it's a pleasant surprise. It's a dope track. Basically, Mama Say that. Firstly, let's talk about the
title.
The title. That title, of course, he's remixed it.
Yeah.
Right. But that title is from
LL Cool J.
LL Cool J. Yeah. So
Mama Said Knock You Down.
Yeah. And if you remember the video, LL Cool J is in the boxing ring and, what. Okay, cool. What stood out for you in this track? And what do you think? Why this track?
Hey, my man.
Why this track?
This is a bar for bar. Like, I'm breathing down your throat. I'm actually not even breathing down your throat. I'm literally stepping on your throat kind of track. It's just a pity it wasn't directed at a rapper. I think it would have been very cool if it was directed at a rapper.
Who do you think is directed at it?
The guy, Nota.
Okay. Why you say that?
Because of a few lines in there.
Yeah, let's go, nigga.
The freckle face. I was going to put a dental plate. I was going to put him on a dental plate plan.
Okay, you do know that people are listening to this, so they don't know what the fuck you're talking
about. Those are the lyrics, guys.
But then quote them correctly. Give the full story. Like, if you're saying freckle face, what do you mean?
Oh, okay. Let me...
Do you understand? Give meat to the whole thing. It's not like you're talking to me. Talk to the people,
listener.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the lyrics, guys. A few lines in there. We spotted a few lines that kind of are directed at Nota. So when I say freckle face, where's the line? What does it say? Mama say, let him hate. I was ready to put a dental plate on freckle face.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Okay, stop it. So the line goes, was ready to put a dental plate on a freckle face. Okay, the line before that says, Mama say, let them hate. All right. If you go back to the previous verse, at the end, it says, Mama think I lost it. I'm trying to protect her honor. Now, if you remember, when he did that, when there was that beef, Nota, and he did the statement, one of the things that he said on the statement was that Unota had insinuated that his mom was corrupt or something, you understand, because she was a government official or something like that.
Yeah.
So that is coming from there. He keeps on saying mama, and I think from the title as well, is that I'm protecting your honor because this guy is accusing you of
corruption, yeah.
And then mama is saying, let them hate. You understand? Like, stand back. And it's like, no, I was ready to put this nigga down. You understand? There's a few others that are not as direct, right, as the one that we just quoted now. The one that I think was also interesting, where he says, you changed lane to a new game. Remember, Unota was part of the industry. He was doing music. Now he's doing some podcasting. Do you understand? Which other ones did you pick up?
Yes, niggas ready to put him down for a box of alcohol. Yeah. So basically, he has niggas on retainer who, if Nota keeps running his mouth, they will, put a cap on his ass.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Look, this song, for me, if you guys hear it, and I urge you guys to listen to it, it's a dope track. It's a flippant dope track. The beat is dope. The chorus is dope. The verses are dope. You'll never tell that there's some beef in there, like some stinging words that are directed at someone. And I didn't see this coming. I thought, Stog is one of those people that would be like, I'm above this shit. You understand? But I think with Nota constantly, going after him, anytime, he's accused him of fucking up SA hip hop because the way he raps and blah, 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 all that shit, and involved his mother as well. I think he's also saying, okay, I'm tired now.
Nota kept on poking the bear.
Yeah, I'm tired now. So he needed to respond. Like I say, this was a surprise for me. This was a huge surprise from Stogie, because I thought Stogie is just, one of those guys. He seems to be one of those guys like, you know what, I'm just not going to bother with this crazy man, let him go. But I think it's come to a head now. And I won't be surprised that going forward, especially I think this song is not just one song. I think there's a build-up to what he's trying to do with the new signing, with Def Jam. I wouldn't be surprised if there are more lyrics, if not maybe directed not, but lyrics that talk about the incident that happened, right? Because like I said, I think I said to you, this was so embarrassing. Siyambona not uhlanya, he's stupid, is whatever. But I think for Stogie, the image that he's tried to cultivate and put across, it was so embarrassing to be involved in that shit with that guy. So I think this is just the first
of
pow.
coming. Yeah,
it's like pow. It's a warning. It's like there's more coming. It's coming. Understand?
Watch out, Nick.
And unfortunately for Unota, he finds Stogie at his elements. I haven't enjoyed Stogie's song this much for a long time. you know, this much for a long time. I think some of the times where he raps, he gets these complex ideas and rhyme schemes, and it just becomes too heavy for me to now go and figure out okay, who's this guy he's talking about? Is some guy who died in France. He was a slave. He was traveling from Senegal. Do you understand? Like, and I'm like, no, man. It just gets too much of a homework. Too much, yeah, you understand? Yeah. There's a few things that you might have to go back and look at, but I think 80%, especially if you're in tune with what is happening, because some of the things that he's talking about are current things. I'll say 80% of the song is understandable to a normal person, right? And then there's a few things maybe that you might need to, you know, like the Kurt Cobain line. Yeah. Understand. There's more other lines that he talks about, but I think majority is understandable. And then there's a few that, you know, you need to investigate a bit. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it even before I saw the lyrics, you know. Yeah, before I saw the lyrics, I was like, it just sounds good. It sounds like a fucking song. It's a song, a proper song. You know, even though he's got a few things that he wants to let out of his chest, he didn't just let it degenerate to a dust-to-dust type of shit.
Oh, anger-ridden song.
Yeah, it was a proper song. He articulated his issues, he articulated other things that he want to talk about. There's a start, there's a middle, there's the end.
So it's
proper.
It's on the same level as Composure.
Proper.
Or Takeover by Jay-Z.
Yeah, but this is more like delicate, bro. This here. Those ones, Composure was very rough. It was in your face. Understand? It was like, fuck you type of thing. I'm in your face. Yeah. Take over, a bit of swag, but also in your face. This is just like, you know, it's like eating a burger with a fork and knife. It's like it's yeah, man. It's got that touch. Yeah, it's smooth. It's got that touch. You know. Yeah. Yeah, but there's still beef in a beef burger. Yeah. So if you guys get what I'm saying, man, but I enjoyed this track. I enjoyed it.
That was deep. I don't think they'll get what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
That was deep.
So I'm also giving them homework.
Giving them homework. It's like eating a burger with a fork and knife. A burger has beef patty in it.
Wait, that's so everyone knows that shit, bro. That's so simple. That's so simple, man. But I actually like that.
Really?
It could be a rhyme.
That's a rhyme. That's a rhyme, man.
Who should I sell it to? Lucas Raps?
Wow.
Hey, man, help a nigga out, bro.
Lucas has rhymes, bro. Lucas has rhymes.
Man, but anyway, I'm happy about this. And yeah, that's probably going to be our show, man. Sorry.
I'm loving the cover art also, bro.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Cover art, man. You must check it out. There's a granny who's smoking that cigar, man. That Cuban.
That stogie.
Yeah. It's some dope. And of course, it plays with the title Mama Say. So it's pretty.
Isn't that his mama?
Don't know. I don't know. If I was an artist, my mom would never allow me to do this. Like put a.
You know the mother is smoking a stogie because apparently a stogie is a small cigar, like a half smoked cigar is a stogie. Yeah. So his mama smoking on her son.
I don't think that's the image. Because if you're smoking on something, as far as I know, it means like you are. It's sort of like you are dissing or you've got little regard.
Oh, you know, smoking your niggas.
Yeah, you know when just maybe finally when Young Jeezy and Gucci Mane had the verses, and Gucci Mane said, "I'm smoking," and he said that Young Jeezy's friend's name.
Oh, the one that died.
supposedly Gucci Mane
killed him. Yeah, he shot him.
And it was like, I'm smoking with this guy's pack. And that's what, even when DJ Academics goes after about Rory and Mal, I'm smoking on that Rory and Mal pack. You understand? So it's a diss. I don't think that's the imagery. I'm just seeing, man, a dope mama who's like, a G, man.
A G.
Yeah, a G. But you guys must check out the song, check out the lyrics, and check out the cover, man. What do you call this?
Cover art.
Yeah. Yeah, and then tell us, man, if you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I flipping enjoyed it, man.
I love it.
And like I say, it's been a while since I've enjoyed something from StogieT so much. You understand? So, yeah, man. Is there anything else?
No. Not really. Oh, Bafana won.
Oh, yeah. What was the score?
3-1.
Oh, awesome.
We had load shedding while watching it.
Even though I'm still surprised, but awesome.
I told you to have faith in.
No, it just seems like those Ethiopians, bro. They were applying for residency,
citizenship.
Yeah. I think it was fixed.
I
think they want to come and stay in the United States of Africa.
We're going to Qatar.
All right, no, we'll see, man. But it a pleasant surprise. France won the Nations Cup. 2-1. Dope game. Yeah, dope game. Is there anything else? Anything else to look forward to? What's popping?
No.
Nothing.
No new music, right?
Oh, we've just spoken about new.
No, I mean upcoming. No one promised anything.
Yeah, we're gonna talk of it, but we have to. South African hip hop has to really think about how they do rollouts. It is one of the biggest things, one of the most important things, but one of the most neglected things in South African hip hop. Rollouts. You understand? And these guys don't know how to do it. And I don't know, maybe it's a money thing, but I really think that if you're creative, there are things that you can do that don't require a lot of money to put your face out there. You understand? So I'm not sure, man. I'm not in the space, but I just feel like, I mean, you'd hear me say, "Oh shit, dude, check out this song." You're like, "Oh, he dropped."
Oh yeah.
Check out this album. He dropped. Type of thing. So the rollouts here are not. I mean, look at Lucas Rap's rollout. Non-existent.
Hey, bro.
Oh, I'm glad that he didn't do it, because then it was going to be a bigger flop. But I mean, he's signed to Universal, and he just announced on his Twitter that he's dropping. Yeah, understand? Like, where is? Of course, you can't really. I don't think there's any artist that can do like a Drake buy a billboard or some shit like that. But surely there's something that you can do to put your. Anyway, we've ran over time here. Yeah, that's about it, man. That's please don't forget to please like the video. Please like the video. It's very, very important for the algorithm. Yeah. Check us out on Spotify should you want to listen. Check us out on Google Podcasts as well, and Apple Podcasts.
Spotify, Apple.
Yeah, well, I'll send them in a different order.
Oh.
Yeah. Because sometimes you say something in the same order, people just listen because they're used to it, but they don't register. But if you change the order, it's like
now.
Yeah.
I didn't register. There's something missing here.
Yeah. but you see, like you guys always say in training, right? That if you got a program, like you're doing legs on Monday, chest on Tuesday, wada. After maybe 2 weeks, you must change it up and do chest on Mondays. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, nigga. I learn. Yeah. But yeah, man, this is it. We're out, and thank you for joining us, man. Is there anything? Well, I've asked you the question. You have got nothing to say.
I got nothing to say.
Yeah, that's it. Check you out on Saturday.
Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon.
Drop it whenever. Saturday. It will be on Saturday. No, because at the moment I'm trying to find the right time for people.
Perfect balance.
The good time when people, because we don't want to drop on a Saturday evening and people are drunk, they're not watching YouTube, understand?
Yeah.
Then it fucks up the algorithm. Understand? So you want to drop it when people have got time, and I think Saturday morning is better. I tried it this past week. I'll try it again this coming week and see and aggregate it and see if it works.
Yeah,
as I like. But definitely it's always on Saturday, and definitely it's always on Tuesday. So you don't have to mind the days. It's just I'm playing around with the times to see when are you guys perfect, or even you can actually even comment and say when's the best time for you. Yeah. All right, we're out, man.
Yeah.
Cheers. Bye.